Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Coffee with Compassion. Hello, I'm Jason Green. I'm one of the pastors here at Compassion Church in Radford. So excited you joined me this morning. I'm thankful for it. You know, here at Compassion Church, we've been talking about, in our series, the broken gospel. More focus, I want to continue to talk about redemption. You know, if you think about redemption, I want you to wonder if you wrote a paper on redemption like you did in high school or in college, and you know how you had to come up with a hypothesis or usually a one-sentence beginning talking about whatever you're writing on, what one sentence would you write about redemption in your paper? I'd like to propose one today, and that's from 2 Corinthians 5:21. It says, God who made him who knew no sin to be sin on our behalf, so that we might become the righteousness of God. It's so easy for us as believers to try to focus in and hone in when we're talking about redemption and saying that God forgave me for wrongdoing. But that's not really redemption. What redemption is he forgave you for wrong being. He hasn't just simply changed our actions, but he has changed who we were. We have gone from not just people who sin, sinners, but we've been changed into something different. You know, we know this. We talk about the scriptures. We talk about these concepts. We say, well, I've been transformed from darkness into light, or I'm a new creation. I'm the new man. Or you say, I've gone from death into life. So we understand that this transformation's happened, but so often we don't embrace it because what happens? We commit one sin and we're ready to condemn ourselves. Well, I guess I'm going to hell today. You know, we commit one act of righteousness and we think we're God incarnate. So it's very easy for us to get caught up in the actions of things when in reality, redemption is about the being of things. He's transformed who we were into something else. I want you to take two takeaways from this today. One is redemption is not reformation. What do I mean by that? Well, you think about somebody who went to prison because they committed a criminal act. They spend some time in prison, and then when they get out, many people have come out of prison and they become what? They become contributing members of society. They become an important part of society. What we would say about that person is they are reformed. But the fact is they still have a record. They still have that criminal act that they committed in their past. So they're not redeemed from that criminal act in the physical, but they are reformed. They're a changed person, meaning they've changed their actions. That's not redemption. Redemption is taking you from one being to the next. It has transformed you into something new. We are now a new creation. We're not the old sinner. We are now a new man in Jesus. We are in Christ. The old things have passed. Behold, the new things have become. We're not in existence as we were before. We're a new being. Secondly, I want you to think about this. Please avoid the tendency that we have of self-deprecation. What do I mean by that? Well, believers, followers of Jesus, they love to say, I'm a sinner saved by grace. That's unbiblical. I'm going to tell you how it's unbiblical. That's so unbiblical to say, I am a sinner saved by grace, because the Bible's very clear with the new man, the new creation, the old things have passed. You are no longer a sinner. You are now something new, something different. You know, if you looked at a butterfly, you would say, oh, look at that beautiful butterfly. I'm going to tell you something about that. I have never once known a person, heard a person, or seen a person look at a beautiful butterfly and say, look at that caterpillar that's gone through metamorphosis. Yet we do that to ourselves with sin. We say, I'm a sinner saved by grace. No, you are now the butterfly. What do I mean? You're the new creation. You're something different. You're something that's been transformed by God. And you say, well, how can we walk in this newness? I'm buying into what you're saying, Pastor, but how can we walk into it and maintain our humility? Look, you can joyfully proclaim the redemption that you've gone through, understanding this, that we are now saints, as Paul declares throughout the New Testament. We are now sanctified, as Paul declares out in the New Testament, but we're yet being perfected. You're not perfect, but you are redeemed. You're not completely done. You're still maturing, but you are a new creation. You know, if you're a Jesus follower, like I said, you're not yet perfected, but you are changing from this earthly glory that we find ourselves into a heavenly glory. And that is something you can rejoice and be excited about, because it's happening day by day the closer you draw to Jesus Christ. God bless you. Have an awesome day.